Morning, people. Me I do a thing, me I cook. I'm cooking something for the dog. Uh, the dog is a man here feed cook food, so so him flex over here. I have to give him cook food, I let him eat, eat nothing but cook food. Yeah. Yes, my people, love and respect. Yeah, I'll present to the highest king, you know. God of God, you know. And tell people all the world they can't do nothing with God. What not submit anything you do that's against the most high, that is on you. Yes, sir. And get two people there. Yes, people, no matter time, I just forward in here, you know. And, yes, my people. I want to listen about wicked people. This is what we're going to talk about right about now. Wickedness, wicked people, liars and deceivers, tongue twisters, tell lies, steal lying, fast to do evil. You see them? My Lord say, by thy works you shall know them. When they are doing evil. When you see they find time to go interact and think they are smart, thinking they are wise, thinking that they are clever, and they find time to go around and create pure negative input. Well, what they does not know is what goes around comes around. That's why I tell people, be mindful. Things you do in life. And have a memory when you meet people in life. Remember, you know people, when a man meet a woman meet a man for the very first time, there's signs, you know. The way you meet that person, if that person was never genuine, you will find out, you know, there's signs will show you from the very beginning when you meet that person. Trickify lies, not trustworthy, they lie. I want to talk to them about man and woman. And I want to talk about the Most High. First of all, our president to the highest king. I know that we have to acknowledge that there is a supreme power. We have to acknowledge that there is a supreme king, supreme ruler, and rule over all. We have to realize that we was created. We were created. The first design was by the Most High. Then after that, the Most High gave us the ability to continue that creation. Really and truly, gotta be mindful. Gotta be mindful. Eat orange? So you eat everything I eat. We gotta be mindful. With the things that we partake in. We gotta be mindful of the things that we say we want, but we don't. And the things that we say we need, but we don't. We gotta be mindful. See, it speaks about the woman of tomorrow or the woman of today. Because there's no more women. Real. They have them, but the percentage is very small. Imagine that. You're a grown woman. God give you your children. God give you your children. You got your children. Got what you asked for. You wanted, maybe you wanted at first, maybe 3 boys, 3 girls. Maybe you wanted 2 boys, 2 girls. Maybe you wanted a boy and a girl, or a girl and a boy, whatever the case may be. That's what you want, right? Right. And then after you get these children, you say, you hate the children. You say, I hate these children. And because of the way that you brought up these children now, you're saying you hate these children. So God is watching the things that we have our delight in. And some people say, oh, my heart, I feel, I wish. These things are infatuated with yourself and the other, because you're dealing with things that is not permissible. That's the way facts. If you're a grown woman or a grown man and you know what to do, you're a grown woman or a grown man and you know what to do that could help your family to prosper and you're not doing it, you're wicked. If you're a male and you have your woman where you live with, your family where you live with, and you are not doing what you're supposed to do to benefit your family, you're wicked. You're going to bring problems, you're going to bring strife, you're going to bring pain, hunger, starvation, sufferation, all type of stuff you're going to bring down on your family. You know why? Because you're selfish. You know why? Because you want to be mother sometime. You want to be father sometime. There. You see? When you become a mother, you gotta know what you're gonna do. You gotta know. Because now you are coming to the point where you are gonna be responsible for another person. So you cannot be a mother sometime or be a father sometime. You gotta be a mother all the time, be a father all the time. You gotta teach children right all the time. You cannot teach them right sometimes and allow them to do bad sometimes, like they are trying to share it. Good is good, bad is bad. So you can't be a parent sometimes. You cannot make up your mind to be a parent. You're gonna be a parent for 5 years, 10 years, and then all of a sudden parentship done. You cannot have a family. There are a lot of people that don't have family. There are a lot of people who are walking here, they're dying for a family. Some people have their family and they don't even give a damn. They don't give a rat's behind. You see, there are men that are very disrespectful. Women are very disrespectful. That's why I say people are just going on their feelings. What they feel to do to another. You come like that heart why I have is a broken heart. I wonder why they go get that shirt, because it's like, I know they are trying to break my heart, but they can't break my heart. I am the original Redshot BlackStar, and I cannot be broken. See, but there's a broken heart. See? But there are people who like to break people's heart, because the moment they would like to get power to do destruction, they would like to gain power to do evil. They would like to gain power to mislead people. They would like to gain power to make them life to be, want to be easy, but it's chaotic. Yeah? Watch all these women that is out here with their big old butt, with their BBLs. Look at them. You see them there with that big butt and in that pants and that pants fitting them and that big butt. You know, majority of them butt that smell. You know, majority of them butt when they do their surgery that stink. Majority of them have a nasty odor in that butt, that same butt where you see they passing in them. And man are going crazy for that same butt. That same butt there is a butt. Is a butt that has problem, give problem, disease, stinky butt. You do the BBL and the butt have pus and all type of odor in it, but yet still you must come around with this stinking odor butt to show me your butt is big and I must spend money on that butt. A lot of the sisters out there, you see them. If you throw a bucket of water on them, you see they transform. Just throw a bucket of water on them. They're fake as hell. Look at them good, long hair. Hair down to hair. Apart from that, what are you bringing to the table? What are you working with? You don't care if the weave kill you. You don't care. You're lost. They buy you sell your soul already. Is weave. Wear your weave. I want all of your stupid black women that don't have time to take care of your own self, your own hair. Buy as much weave as possible. Once like when cancer start to break out and you got to break out all over. All over. Yeah. Because these are the things you gotta run down. Imagine a woman have a man. She can't care for the man. She not cater for this man. To cook for this man, she tired. To iron for this man, she tired. To wash her clothes for this man, she tired. To do anything for this man, you're tired. You're tired and you hate this man. Because at the same time, you are trying to impress other men. At the same time, you are trying to impress other males. And pretend that you're such a worthy person. You're so righteous. You're so sweet. Yeah, you're just all of the above and you're a sack of shit. One sack of poop. These men that out there that see these women, that these women belongs to other men, that they have other men and cannot live with this other man, with the men at home, the children forward, their husbands. They cannot live with, they cannot do anything that's right to satisfy the family, the over. And you see they're still out here running a race. You're telling me God create these people like that? Or these people are demonic people? These people are people that lost in vanity. These people are people that lost in sin and abomination. All what they're doing cannot benefit anything. Cannot help anything. It's one set of nonsense. So because of their feelings, women always talk about my feelings. And they always have a feeling to do some demonic thing. And I love women. I love women. But let's separate the whore from the lady. Yeah. Let's separate the whore from the lady. Guys, you're a real lady. Lady. Queenship. Don't do these type of things. Anytime a woman or a man is infatuated with themselves and infatuated with lust and vanity, they're no good. Anytime you see nobody, male or female, does not want to work to achieve, to have an understanding, all right, with each other, to work our differences. And anybody you say that it's easy to be lead astray, easy for somebody to run up in your head and tell you something like you don't have your own thinking ability. Okay? A lot of these women that have families should never have no family. They shouldn't have no children. Because they saw people was having children. And they say, I feel to have a child now. I feel to have a baby. You know? But as soon as they have that child, the feelings change. Because now they're saying they hate the same child. That they had feelings. That, yeah. So we gotta be mindful. Too much of fake. Like I made a video earlier on today, and I said, God give us guides, give us conscience, give us ability, willpower. People go upon their heart, their feeling, they believe. They're not going through life and learning whilst they go through life. They are not getting the time to line up themselves with nature, to really over as nature. The only things they are seeing, their eyes is corrupt, mind corrupt. Woman have a husband, man have a husband. You cannot get along with the man. You try everything to get along, to fight against the man. And the woman try anything. Simple things, you know. Simple little average thing. That if she would meet another man, maybe the same things that other man will tell her. And maybe at first she would start to listen because the man fresh. Because I have met women, when I first meet them and they see me, they tell me, oh, you're a nice brother, man. I should have met you a long time ago. I like how you flex, you caring, you think about people, your well-being, your well-manners, about you're family-oriented. You have family, oriented ways about you. Respect family ways about you. That's great for a man. Then after these people and them, I end up living with these people. And find out these people that was telling me, oh, I was a great man and I ain't this and I that. And if I was the woman, how they would have been good to her and what they was going to do. And find out now to them, I with these people. And these same people, the same things that I was complaining about, where they said they were seeing that it was a problem. Today, them are the same ones, worse than the person that was there before them. They give up the tired. They know how to do and choose not to do. They do everything like they're busy working in the devil's playground. Doing things to try to get me to frustrate. You know when people want to label you as a troublemaker, they do things under the table to antagonize you, to get you talking, get you going on off so they could expose you to the world as a lunatic. When they're the ones that is mischievous. They're the ones with the bag of tricks. They're the ones always cooking up some type of stuff. Imagine a man and a woman living under the same roof, same house. The woman knows she's gonna go out. She tells the man nothing. She wait when she goes out and gonna wait to see if the man gonna call the home. And if when that man call the home and the man find out that she's not there, and the man happens to call her, that is the time she want to explain to the man, oh, I went out. You slept in that house, that you saw that man. Have no respect. You know what I'm saying? So my mom used to tell me, you see when a woman don't love you? See when a woman tired of you? See when a woman dislike you? Women will do things to violate you, to always make you look angry. From the moment they could get pushing your buttons and they could get you with anger, they got you. But you see the moment you make it look like they're not in their existing, you're not coming to come and argue. You're not coming to come dispute. You're not coming, you don't give a shit about the way about. Because you know what goes around comes around. Yeah, the guy outside here, he don't know you like that. See me and come live with me is two different things. Every dog has the day. And the same way when I met you, it's the same thing with relations. If you meet people, you don't know what they are going through. You only know what they are telling you. So here you meet a girl and you listen and you ask her, you have a man, she say, oh, I let my baby father didn't even break up. And she started telling, oh, he was a piece of shit and he was no good and he was abusive and he was this and he was that. And you say, no man, I fuck with that man. No man can't this no girl like that. You know, man not be beat woman and she like to hear that. Now you set up with her and you end up living with her and you find out this woman is a mad woman. You find out that woman have issues. And no, by that time it's too late. That's why it's good to test the waters. It's good to do the background check. Because sometimes we go and have a bunch of children with these people and get to find out these people are no good. And that's what happened to a lot of good men, like myself. You meet people that is not willing to work. You meet people that has opportunity to make life better, but making life hard. You get people that allow people to brainwash them. Like they don't have no sense. Somebody could come to you, hey, let's go here. And you can even say, well, listen, I understand this. I would like to go in about. It's about now, me and the family. I can't go because I have a family. This is something that you have created with your family. If you're not ready for family, don't make family. If you're not ready to settle down, if you're not ready to have your children or your husband and your family as your personal, immediate, everything in one, no matter what, is a right to die. Oh, you live with man, and then when you finish, you making like you hate your family. You want to get rid of. I want to get rid of it. You're complaining, but all what you want to do, you want to get a chance to go wine and show yourself and drink and raise up your hand, and make noise and whine your big stink ass. Yeah, whine your butt. Whilst, yeah, another man, they're there. Because the same man that you don't like, they're everywhere. You don't like me for now. And you might like the other guy for now because the other guy fresh. But the other guy don't know you for a hole in the wall. The other guy just want to get into your pants. After you get in your pants and you all start your relationship and it start going on, you'll find out it doesn't last too long. 3 years, 4 years, yeah, until that man find out he's a piece of shit. And then what do he do? Sometimes he could be a jerk. He'll keep you and cheat on you. He'll keep you and have a lot of other women on you. He'll keep you and bring diseases for you. And this is why a lot of men do a lot of shit to a lot of these women. And some of these women, they move like men. They want to move like men. They want to act like men. So yes, they want to do what men do. Women are going out looking for men in the clubs. Women are going out and looking at men and telling them, yeah, let's go home. And go tell the friend, yeah, I got this nigga. I slapped that nigga last night. Yeah, I brushed this nigga off. They want to be men so bad. You understand? Yeah, you have a man. You don't have time to cook for your man. You don't have time to do anything for your man. You're always complaining. Yet still you always, but you get time. You get time to go wine up. You get time to go drink. You get time to pile off. The same food that has hurt you. I'll tell you, cook, look at you. My back. But time for you to go out, oh, nothing ain't hurting you. You find your best and put on the tightest that you could get. Have chest out. Today's cold, freezing cold. I can't go outside to hustle because it's too cold. When I turn around to you, I see you have one arm out like you're a gladiator. One arm out, one arm in, with one little shirt. And you're out there. What you're looking for, you're going to get it by the grace of God. You have to get it. Because it's not me you're looking for. You're tired of me, you know? I want the world to know, you know. I don't know who I know, people. I tell you that. Yeah, by the action, I that man, I don't hold my mouth. I single. I don't know woman. Yeah. Right now, I'm looking for a wife. I don't want no girlfriend, you know. I want a wife. I don't want no friend. I telling the world, BlackStar want a wife. Straight up. That's the whole thing. I don't want pressure was piping and I'm not begging. See, God most I make me to be happy. And I'm a very lovable person, hardworking and dedicated. And I don't ask for much. Not much at all. I don't ask for much. I don't want to beg nobody. I don't want to be a pissing nobody. I know who God bless, no one curse. And I know I will humble. As a matter of fact, I don't even say I want a wife. The most I know what I need, he'll send for me. He'll take out. All my life I've been looking at what I get is garbage. Yeah, false pretenders. Yeah. So now I know looking. When the right time come, before I grow old and dusty and weary, well God knows what's good one, because they say make hay whilst the sun shine. I cannot afford to be here and stay there and I just melting like butter, weeder in a way, pretending that I am happy, and I am not. There is no happiness. There is no prosperity. There is no growth. There is just nonsense. So, I want to do what the Most I say. I don't want no problems to give. I ain't no problems to skill people. And this is why I tell people, it's not what you want, it's what was ordained for you. Because majority of times, what you want, it is a poison for you. You understand? What we need majority of the time, we get it and get to find out it was never good for us. It's never good, it can't help. You know? I mean, God, if I'm gonna be poor and I'm gonna be a bum, should I need somebody to help me to be a bum? Or can I be a bum all by myself? Can I not be broke all by myself? You know, why I need somebody to help me to be much lower than what I am? That shit don't make no sense. It don't. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the things, the most I say, seek ye thy face, and all things shall be given unto thee. Majority of us, we want to seek looking for woman, looking for these empress and woman looking for king. But how we will get this king and this empress? The woman want a king, the king want a queen. But how we gonna get these kings and queens? I as a king, I would love to have a lovely queen, loving queen, honorable, loving and caring and nurturing, article from the heart, soul, mind and body. Not for vanity, not to please the world. I don't want a woman that wants to please the world. You could never please me because you're more worrying about what could you put on for the world. How could you make yourself look for the world? I don't need a woman like that. I need a woman that will care about me and I will care about her. So everything she could think about is how me and my husband could prosper. How could we move from here to there? How could we achieve this and that together? How could we make life easy? How could we prosper? How could we make a way for our children? What holds for the future? What could we build? What could we do? I have a very great business. I make the CMOS and it's a very good business. But one of the reasons why that business of mine is where it's at and not where it's supposed to be. Because I don't get no help and I don't get the right standard that I as a man supposed to get. We have his family behind him and standing up with the business and helping the business to bloom. I have like, nobody but I and only I. It's care about what I am doing. When what I am doing could make a difference and a change in people's life, But they don't care about that. Like I said, it's something about us copper skin people. It's like we have a curse that we're gonna be doing things and our own family would rather to go work out there like a mule instead of doing things that So it's again like I said, boy, it's just a serious thing. But God never give you what you cannot bear. It's sometimes you gotta check what you got. And if what you got is not working for you, and you have it for a long time, it's not to say it cannot work, but you just see that particular thing, it's not in your favor. It's not working for you. It's not doing anything for us. No, that is a piece of tool that is useless. I don't need I need strength. I don't need something to use. I need something that we could come together and work together to cause things to change. Because listen, like I said, the business that I have, it's a very good business. That business is a very great business. Very, very good business. Okay? Now say, I had a family member of mine that was worthy to the point they see this business and working together with I to establish. We don't have a lot of stuff because I know everybody wants CMOS. I know CMOS sells. And I know a man like me that know what I'm doing with the medicine. I don't just make drink, I put life in a bottle. And if I have the right representation that could see my ability as a member of my family, like my woman, one of my sons or if I had that, I would have been much better in a better situation, better place than now. But it's only I, man. Only I. Only I. No help. Only I. Now and then the little daughters just help me. But as they're growing, I'm watching them too. So again, it's I stands alone. What are you good for? It's only when I catch I man fortune. Look at this. I bought a number 2600. And the guy tell me, I think I bought this number week before last Sunday. Okay? And I asked somebody what number come, but I tell the devil is a liar. And person said some other number come and I throw all the ticket. Now I meet the guy that the 2 Sundays ago when I buy this number. The guy tell me the number came on because he buy the number for 50 cents straight, 50 cents box. And I get it. But I buy the number for $5 straight, $5 box. And then I buy it for $3 combo. I think it had cost me either $30 for the combo thing. Everything together, the combo plus the $5 straight, $5 box came up to $30. Now the guy see me and the guy tell me, yo, give me your money now. I said, no. I said, but you hit that number, bro. That number came. But what happened, I had all these tickets in my house and I take these tickets after 3 days. I asked my son and he tell me the number come, but he tell me the wrong number because I take the tickets and throw it away. Now the man telling me that was the number that come up, but I throw this ticket. That's over 300 grand and throw in the garbage. So then again, if, like I said, when I bought these tickets, I had them in the home. Now, if my woman was a different woman, when I asked her to do something for her, if she was the type of assistant to do what she was being told, then her eyes would have seen these numbers. You know, I wouldn't throw all them tickets in the garbage. I'm not a rich man to treat 200,000, almost 300,000 in the garbage. God give me this money. But like I said to you, it's a thing I get up on the side to say I go over there and do this, you know. I don't really, you know. I look why I take all the ticket and throw it in the garbage. Now, if I never see this guy run up to me to give me a hug and tell me, boy, yo, you're lucky you hit the number. I said, what number? I didn't hit number. I said, that he tell me, yes, I pay the number 50/50, 2,600, and I get it back. So you said, I throw my ticket in the garbage. But that's okay. Because I know, even though that could have helped me, but there's a reason why that God don't even know is a reason I went in there to play it, and there's a reason why it happened like that. Because sometimes people don't like you, but as you come into money, they love you. You see? 1 minute. Yes, I'm saying. Sometimes people don't like you. They hate you. But as you get into some money, you see they start treat you different. So maybe it's a reason I lose that money, because what if I come and say, yeah, I win 300 grand? Maybe now everybody would have been nice to me. Maybe everybody would have been nice to me, no? Because I have money now, you know? So, yeah, if it went in the garbage, and you know, at first it was humbugging me. At first it was humbugging me, all that money like that. That was a gift. I could have started something else. I could have started something that I know I have the collateral to start a business that I know I would have prospered by, and I would have able to do much better. So all who that was trying to shame me and want to play me, I would have been man enough to say, you know what, shake a leg, and hell with you, and hell with you. But my Lord is great, and He is merciful, and He is a deliverer, and He will deliver me. So people, this is what, because anytime I know a woman, you know, anytime you have your woman and your woman can't tell you the move she about to make or the move she gonna make before she make it, and hiding that away from you, it's tricks. Because everybody know when a man and a woman live together, it's nothing about you growing, I growing. We care for each other. So if I'm going here, I will tell you, hey, babes, I'm going over here. And if I have an appointment or I have to fly out tomorrow, day after, I will say to you, well, next week, baby, you know, I gotta fly out, or I'm going to Florida. Oh, you know what? I gotta go with my brother because such and such. I don't wait the last minute and go. You know? Go. Don't tell you that I here with you, watching you. I sit on there watching you, and waiting for you to walk out of the house so I could put on my clothes and disappear. Now you're playing Russian roulette with me. You want to know if you're going to beat me back to the home, or anyhow I find out? You like, what is that? I am over this house here, and I'm calling my children's moms to tell her, get my CMOS out of the fridge for me. And she went somewhere. She could have told me that she was going to go, or this and that and other. She didn't say anything. is after when I call. After when I call to tell her to do something, she's not in the home. She's telling me, "Oh, let me call her." So I said, "Where you at?" "Oh, I went out with my sister." I said, "All right, forget about it. Don't tell me that no more. I don't need to know now, because you knew you was going to go over there. You knew you was going out, but the disrespect as your man, as a man, and you a woman, you will not dare tell me. You just like today. I called and I called to say something, and I called the first time. She never say nothing. She make it look like everything good. Then I called back again, and I said, "Well, where you at? You not home?" And when I called, it was like maybe well, I know that clock. It's supposed to be like 9:30 now. It's supposed to be like 9:26 right now. So the time when I called her, it had to be like it had to be like 9:26. It had to be like 10 to 8, like 10 to 8. And I call her like 10 to 8, and I called. And when I called, she answered. So I said, "Oh, you're not in the home?" And she said, "Oh, I went to take back the shoes and something. These shoes and stuff been trying to take back for the longest. Oh, I gotta take this back, take this back." So I'm watching these times. That's what she said. I'm not here. I'm not gonna. Me, I'm a different brother, bro. I don't question people. People take and take and take till you can't take no more. I used to have a next sister. She used to wait in the falling of the night to want to go out to shop. It's always in the falling of the night. She have the whole morning, the whole afternoon. She don't want to do nothing. She wait when it's getting dark, and she use glasses. She can't see. That's when she wants to go out to shop. My mom was a woman, and she was a wise woman. And I'm not dunce. Actions speak louder than words. I'm a person. Before you do your nonsense, I already see you. God already allowed me to see you. You bust your moves, allows you. Women be lying. Women go out with their friends and they take little pictures with just, "No, I wasn't with nobody, it's just me and the girls." Look, seeing the picture, it was just me and the girls. Yeah, they're showing you what they want you to see. They got the man in the back. The man, because the man them coming on the boat ride too. The man them coming to the party too. The man them going to the club too. The man them going in the backyard party too. They're not going there just for going there. They're going there to see who they could smash, who they could meet, who they could. That's how people meet people. So don't tell me a bunch of men come and go out and y'all fighting to make yourself look good, fighting with all this weave, fighting with all this tight clothes to show ass big, to show crotch fat. And you telling me you doing all of this for nothing? You doing all of that for nothing, not to impress anybody. Yeah, when this man come around you and compliment you, you understand and say, "Oh, leave me alone. I got my man. I don't need to talk to you. I got my man. Oh, I'm good, bro. I'm just here having a good time. My man is at home. I'm good." You're not saying that. Because you don't even respect the man you got at home. You hate men. A lot of these women say, "I hate men. I hate men." And when you see them, why are you working so hard? Why are you doing this BBLs? Hmm? Why are you doing all that? If you hate men, why are you going so hard? Why are you with all this weave, with all this fake eyelash, with all this BBL, all this fake breasts, fake lips, fake every fucking thing? Excuse the language. Why are you working so hard? Why are you working so hard if you hate men? If you're not looking for a man and you're satisfied, why you do so much? Hmm? But you all got your man. That's what you tell the man. A lot of you are liars. You'll cheat on this man. That's why you'll bring the STD in the house. And lies. A lot of y'all, when you're cheating, y'all start to stink. Your crutch start to stink. So you'll lie on your period. You know what you'll say? I just had my period, right? Yeah. But people know, most people don't clean men don't sleep with you all as you all live your period. It's 7 to 8 days for a woman to have a cycle. So while you coming, if you just had your period, you need to go clean yourself, wash up yourself clean. Don't come over here with no stinking vagina to say, oh, I was just on my period. A lot of y'all females do that. A lot of men saying that. A lot of men do the same thing. Y'all go over and y'all sleep with Dick, Tom, and Harry, come around with stinking sausage. You're putting all nasty holes. Then y'all go to your wives and y'all give your wives these diseases and STDs and chlamydias. Y'all do the same thing. Not all of y'all are dumb. Because you know why? Y'all have your spouses home. Y'all give them no love, no treatment, no nothing. Yet still y'all will go and lay down with a man y'all just meet, don't even know the man have STD. Looking to do all type of shit with that man. Just meet the man. You hate your man at home so much that you're willing to play Russian roulette with your life just to meet somebody that you hate your man, but you're not looking for the man. You're a bunch of liars. Men do it, women do it. That's why I say, upon your feelings, God gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He gives you conscience. And no right person in their right mind doing these type of things. That's why a lot of men cheat and a lot of women cheat. Because everybody lies. Y'all don't treat people good. Treat people like animals, like dogs. You're cold. You live with that person in that house, you want to abuse them. As long as you get to know them, you get what you want. You live with them for a long period of time. A lot of women, if you notice them, they have like how many children? Maybe about 6 children, 6 different men. 7 children, 7 different men. 9 children, 9 different men. Yeah, you ask how that happened. Because there has a pattern. The pattern, I'm going to stay with you when I first meet you. I'm going to be nice. Until I get to find out that you're either too nice, over nice. Yeah, then after now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to change on you. Because now I'm living with you for 4 years. I'm living with you for 5 years. Some of them don't even go, this generation now don't even go 4 and 5 years. These generations go for a year to 6 months. Okay? Because back then people stay with people for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and then they break up. And now these women, you see them, the women with all the different children by different baby fathers. Watch your children age and you're going to see what I'm saying. They're going to be like probably 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like a step ladder. That's how it's going to be. Like, it's just like counting numbers. You remember Sesame Street? 1, ha 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 ha. Count Dracula. 2, ha 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 ha. 3, oh, yeah. They have children like that. 7 different men, 13 different men, 14 different men. And you ask yourself, why is it that sister has so much different children by so much different men? Because this sister have a problem. This sister is very disrespectful. She lived with men for a certain period of time. After she lived with them at that period of time, she believes that she knows them and she wants to be disrespectful. Now she get the time to go and flirt. There are women, that's how they do. You got a man at home, and by the time you break up with this man, by the time that you and that man done, that man older don't even come out your crutch yet. He's older. He's older still in your skin, and you already get another man. You always had that man. He was always there. How you get a man so fast? Imagine that I am a man, right? And when I break up with a female, I don't just get a next female like that. It take me a while, bro, because I need to air out my body, bro. I need that, my body coming back to a true scent that I'm not with the sister no more. We're not sharing DNA no more. I'm giving my body a long period of time. Let it drain out. I'm a man, bro. How the sisters could just be with a man, and as you break up with a man, instantly, not even a year, not even 2 years, you already have a next man. It doesn't be 2 days. It be the same day they break up with a man, they got the next man over already. Then the nasty. That's the nasty thing. You living with a man, but you don't like the man. You live with a man, you hate man. I 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 don't want a man. After you, I don't want no man. And it's not even after you right there still with you, they're looking for that other man. They do everything to attract this other man. They put the ass out, they put the breast out, they put the nipples out, they put the belly button out, the ass crack out, just to get that other man. And they're looking for men, you know. Now they become worse like sluts because now they're looking for people with fancy car and, you know, luxuries. So it's easy for them to get passed on. It's easy for a man with HIV to bounce up in the club, kick back with the jewelry, with the diamonds, with the ice. And imagine that. You hate your man so much, you can't wait to dump him. Here you in the party, you see this brother looking shining, he full of ice on him, he freezing your eyes. And all of a sudden you fall in love, you say you in love, but you hate man. Instantly you get HIV in your behind. And then when you do find out you catch HIV, you might try to come back to that same man. And say, you know, come on, let's fix it up, knowing you're sick. Knowing you're sick. Because that's your lie. These women lie. They never want men, but always dressing inappropriately. All some skimpy stuff. It does be cold. It is because you see them fighting to put out their breasts for clothes that cut one side. Imagine it cold today. It's freezing cold today. Look what I got on. I got a long john top on. I got a marina on. I got a long john top on. I got my white tee on. So yeah, I got my white tee, my long johns. I got this red shirt. I got this hoodie on, and I had my jacket. So how me as a man, it's cold. And plus, you telling me it's cold, and I look at how you dressing going outside. What you got on, it don't make you warm. So you telling me, what is the purpose? But you trying to tell me it's cold. Oh, it's cold outside. It's freezing cold outside. But it's not knocking into your head that you could catch a walk in the morning. What kind of game you play? What kind of stupid game you play? I'm the man. Look how I dress. Look what I be having on. Look. And you look at me and tell me, oh, it's freezing cold outside. And I look at you that's telling me it's freezing cold. And you got one of your arms like you're a gladiator. You have no sleeves here. Sleeves here? No, this is out. And then after that, you just throw out a little thin sweater on there. And you are here. And then when I call you, look what time it is. You are telling me that, oh, I just went down here to Flatbush to this and that and the other. And you're now coming in and it's cold. Where you going with that? You're using things. Doing things that's not right. You're doing things that's not normal. That's not normal. Okay? Liars could be deceivers. Liars. You know one thing about people that lie? They lie so much that when they're doing nonsense, they doesn't remember what they're doing. You hear me? These people lie so much. A liar. That's why a lot of them get caught by the police. They get caught by the federal government, the FBI, the police. Because they lie. They never remember. Now, I'm not going to make nobody, but I know what's going on. I know. But let you keep lying. The more you lie, the more I watch you. That's why I say now my thing, I don't have time to argue with nobody. I make my videos. I speak the truth. And I'm saying that majority of the time you see there's no man in the homes. No man to control the youth them grow fatherless. Or just their mother. You ask yourself, man, these sisters, the sisters that does things to the kings, the black kings, and their brothers who does it to the black kings too. But we do things to each other and like to go tell them, oh, the sister no good, oh, the brother no good. Oh, you know the brother this, the brother that. But bro, hey, shut up your blood fire. One thing I know, I am not 100%, not 100%, but I know this. I tries and I have worked a lot for my family. I've worked a lot for my children. My other children, now they're growing and all what they probably know is, oh, my father was not in my life. But they don't know their mother chased me out of their lives. They don't know how much oil and incense I have sell, how much coal I have stand up and take, how much snow I have shovel to see food is on the table. They don't know that. Only what they know is, oh, your father. The last thing I did for these children is they took the bed was $1,300. Both the bed and the couch was the bed was $1,300. The couch was 13 something. The both was 13 something and the dresser. And I told him, I'm not no rich man, bro. My father never gave me nothing. Like I know. And how I am in America, bro, I ain't got no big job. And I'm over here trying to do. I've been, look, the mother was going to the government people was giving her some furniture, whatever. When I saw, when she went and I saw what they gave her, I said, this is what you want to take go to the government for to fight against me. You're gonna go to the government and tell them what you want. That's why I'm glad that in a way Trump is there because all them women and some of the men who's gonna take people for child support and doing all of that. I'm glad what's going down. Cause well, if you was getting whatever you was getting now to bring that money to the court, you're not getting if I could only afford to give $100, you're only getting $50. If I afford to give $200, you're only getting $100. And the bigger the money get, the lesser you get. So in other words, it doesn't matter because you really ain't getting nothing. And there's a lot of women now going to feel it. They're going to feel it because I know me and no government never lie down in no bed to have no child. So I know I gotta take care of my child, but I know people that born here and use that term, oh, you're a coconut head, you're this, you're that, I'm American, I don't need you, and these are the rules. That's why I tell you I have children over there, and right now I'm not gonna call none of them because I already see how they are, who they are, and they're the mother's children, and they're Americans, and they could stay that way with their mother that is American like them, and they could stay American. I'm not American. I'm a coconut head. That's what they say. We islanders are coconut head. That's to show you how these people watch us. So again, like I said, these children I have with this woman over there, I will never call none of them. I know they ain't gonna stay small. I know they're gonna grow up and they're gonna have their own children. And what you sow, what you reap, what goes around comes around. I'm not doing nothing to none of them. I did what a lot of fathers could do much more than me, who born here and have this and that and the other, and not even doing half of what I do. So I do a lot. So if they want to grow up and hate me, welcome. Because I grew up hating my father. The difference between me and my father was not interacting in my life. He was never in my life, never came to my school, never came to a teacher, never met a teacher, never did none of that. Not a ball, not a basketball, none of that. Not a bike teacher to ride, none of that. So I think I was better than my dad because my children, I interact. I did with my little immigrant behind. I did a lot for them. So today, if they could tell them, they could say, I'm American, I don't know, good for you. Nice you being American. I came from far to have you. And if it's just your mother alone that had you, God bless. You stick with your moms. You stick with your mother. I don't beg no child. Bro, life is too short and what goes on comes around. So these children that I had over there, they don't care about me, I don't care about them. Any child, I don't care about nobody that don't care about me. Because at the end of the day, I will always be me. At the end of the day, they didn't make me, I made them. There you go. Okay? So that's how I see it, straight up. So once again, I don't business with people. I just know there's a lot of wicked people. There are people that don't want to see you do better than them. There are people that's in your own family will hold you down for you not to strive. Okay, the people that is just willing to get rid of you. First, they don't remember where they're coming from. If you just sacrifice whatever you sacrifice for them, whatever you did for them, now they reach to the point they don't need you and they're watching you like you're a piece of. So now it's time to get rid of you. They will tell the world things about you and they will do things to cause you. You know, I know it's about wicked people. They're now to antagonize you. So they will do things to make you mad. They will do things that will go against you and cause you to react so they could show the world that side of you. But the Lord is great. What I do, I just say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for showing me now than you showed me later when I couldn't move or I'm crippled. So I'm glad whatever you're doing, do it while I have the ability that I can move. Do it while God is still blessing me and Most High is still keeping me strong. So now I already know you're an enemy. That's why I see my children and those that moving shysty, I see they're my enemies. Not because they're my children. Your children could be your enemies too. Because, yeah, of course. So I'm glad that I didn't go and work and becomes a rich man or have a lot of wealth or end up having a lot of wealth and say, well, I'm living this for my child, I'm living this for that child, because then I would be a jackass, because in reality, this children don't like you. They, why the hell? Mama, I didn't get nothing. My father didn't leave nothing for me. And I'm not living nothing for nobody. And if God did bless me with something, I could see it works. I'm not living nothing for you and give you something for free. Okay, because you know what? If you cannot analyze and know who I am, I don't need to know who you are. You could move on, push on, just like me, grow up and have your children just like me, and they're gonna do the same shit to you, worse than what you do to me, and that's how we go. I ain't gotta beat for y'all. Bro, if I never slept with your mother, you wouldn't even be here. There you go. So in other words, bro, it's not even gonna help. I thought I was doing something that was gonna help me, but my own children. Look how they grow. And there's a lot of poor ass children. Children that they know that their mother and father was struggling. Some of us from the islands, wherever we're from, was struggling to do the best. And then we see that this is the type of crap we're getting. This is why I tell you, in this world right now, the Bible has said, it says a time will come, men shall get cold. And not even children they're going to want to have, because children will rise against their mother and father. Yeah, and mothers will rise against the children. So if you're not on the righteousness and you're not coming, I made you. As my mother, if she was alive, I would honor her. And she would be about 100 years old. 100 years old. And I would honor her. And if my mother was alive, I would never call her by her name. It would all be, yes, mommy, yes, mom, yes, mother. Yeah. So I'm a different character. And like I said, I'm not going to kiss none of my children behind. Let them grow up and let they have children and let their children have children. Let me be the black sheep of the family. I never got to meet nobody's child, no grandchild, no none of that. I don't have to do none of that. All what I need to do, die, grow old, and die. And if I'm going to grow old, by the mercy of God, that's why I know since I have the power that invested in me, I try to live as circumspect with love and respect. So these children, they ain't nothing to me. Trust me, because even God says, even the children that you think they're your children are not your children. So yeah, I ain't worried about none of them, because none of them ain't worrying about me. So they all could go to hell or heaven. I don't care. And like I said to me, I came in this world by myself, and I'm going to leave by myself. Or who that I have this children with, they could take this children and shove their children right back where they came from. It doesn't matter to me, because any father or any mother that is rising their children against their parents, if the mother is rising the child against the father, or if the father is rising the child against the mother, they're demons. Straight up. Okay? Because I would never do this. I would never have my child sitting there and breaking down my children's mother to my children, and in a way that my children want to disrespect their mother. That's one thing. As much as I know that lady don't like me, as much as I know I'm a bad person, I leave that place and I told them, never I hear you trying to disrespect your moms, I'm coming for you. But leave it for y'all to disrespect me. She will tell y'all disrespect me. She gonna tell y'all all what are ready to watch me over. And I don't care. Because like I said, I am a man. The next man that came, if he coming with love, let's see how much love he have. If he's let's go. If it's all good, it's all good. I'm not here to compare, but I know this. I am blessed and sanctified. And the next man that's gonna come and take up that woman, he will have to go through exactly or worse than what I go through, because I know it took me a while before we reached there. It took me a while before we reached to where we at now. So actually, yeah. So that's what I see life. I'm not here to kiss no woman's ass, bro. Because at the end of the day, no woman cannot save me. And no man cannot save no woman. So I ain't here to make no woman put their trust in me. I'm not here to put my trust in no damn woman. If the woman is a good woman and she's blessed and sanctified, she will not do certain things that she does. Her whole thing is to build me, because she will know when I build my man, I build myself up. My whole key thing is to build her, because I know when I build my queen, I build myself up. So with my business, I know when I establish my business, you think I'm looking a whole bunch of women? No, I'm looking to establish my business, because that's power. And I always said this. At first, she used to be with me, helping me up with this, helping me with that. And I always said, yeah, boom, boom, boom. I will never forget you, because when I had my little lawsuit, I looked at her, gave her $2,000. It wasn't much. Gave her $2,000. Right after she get that, boom, 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 I fall back again. But God is great. God is the one who moved mountains. He created the mountains. He created everything. No one cannot take my blessings from me. Ignorance is not the way to go. I'm not going to sit there and argue with a sister. I'm not going to sit there and put my hands on nobody. No man not supposed to put their hands on no sisters. Sisters use their mouth, because that's their strength to get on the man's skin. Best thing that I'm glad how the Most High working. I just laugh. I shake it off. God will open the way. You know, like you have your dog or your hog or whatever you have. When you open that gate, a lot of them just bolt. But there's some that don't bolt. Some of them don't even want to go out of the pen. Okay? But some of them bolt out. So like I said, the gate is open. They're gonna bolt in or bolt out. Either bolt in or bolt out. It doesn't matter. But I know no stone don't stay unturned. What goes around comes around. Only false pretenders. So yes, like when I met her, there was a guy. There was a guy. And I came and took over like I was the boss. So it ain't nothing if I'm gonna be with her and then she gonna try to get another guy while she's talking to me, but she don't want a man. Remember what you do, because what you do always come back to you. I remember when I met that sister, she had somebody where she said, oh, they wasn't talking or wasn't good terms, but that was part of you. And I went and stuck around and got you there. Now maybe it's my turn for you to do the same thing to me. That's why I seen your moves. You busting moves. You busting a whole lot of moves. From that one time there, from that boat ride, and this and that, you got the okay. Now look what time you gone to there. Boom, boom, dab, dab. Think I'm an idiot. But people, like I said, God is great. Because God don't leave his people in bondage for too long. And when we in bondage for a long time, it's because we're hard-headed. It's because we know what to do, but we choose not to. Yeah, that's why the Most High God always show you signs. And it's for us to follow the signs. And if you're hard-headed, you're going to find yourself in a situation because of your hard-headed. That's why when people say, oh, my needs, my wants, because of your needs, you becomes a whore. Because of your wants, you becomes a whore. Yeah. Because of your needs, you becomes a murderer. Because of your wants, you becomes a thief. Because these are things you want that you don't really spiritually need, but you envy, you luscious, vanity. Look at all the things that people are creating and making. Is these things have a change? Is these things that we're looking for to put before us, do it help us, or do it help us to become more evil? Now I'm telling you, the black woman is one of the dumbest women upon the face of the earth right now. Because after the people are telling her about the weave, Look, recently, the people them come out straight up and says, black women, they are making products to destroy you. Destroy your looks, your hair, your skin, your eyes. The black woman is rebellious, bro. The black woman like what the world is doing to her. They're just like stripping her from her head and she don't care. Some of the sisters, they put this wig on their head and their head is like, it got all type of rash and it's spilling, and some of them, the weave, the hair is spilling the scalp, but they still go back and put it right back. Because they have lost themselves. They has been under curse. That weave, bro. That weave, bro. That weave, that eyelash, that false butt, that BBL, that all that. And you swear you becomes fake and you swear you're real. You was real and you're getting fake. And you're fighting to become fake instead of you being real. You're not even authentic anymore. You're fighting for fakeness. Fake hair, fake eyelash, fake waist, fake attitude, fake smile, everything fake. Everything fake. Your love fake, your attitude, everything sucks, fake. Can't be for real. You're plastic. Pop. Plastic bags just pop and melt down. Either you're going to pop down or melt down. Fake. Ain't good. But my Lord got something for me, so I send a lot of these sisters out here and these brothers out here. Do not make these fitness and these people that desire our vanity and people that desire what that they can benefit from. For a black woman to sit there and go to the Chinese woman, a Chinese woman to glue her eyelash with longer eyelash. You have a lot of time to waste. That's why your suckers are getting blind. The China woman will laugh at you all day. They're putting that stuff in your head and your eye and your nails to mess you all up. After 5 years, couple of years, cancer. Yeah, dumb fools. You all gotta be bald. Yeah, men grow bald too, but it's because of the woman's stress. Because I got my locks and recently my hair just started dropping, breaking. I said I'm gonna cut it. I said I was gonna cut it and start all over. That's what I said I was gonna do. Because, yeah, I had a brother that passed away. And usually when your family member passed away in the family, you cut the hair to start all over. So I said I was going to cut my hair and fresh up my hair up and then start back all over with my hair. Because right now my hair is not appropriate. My hair is breaking. I'm losing a lot of hair. So I said I was going to cut it and feed it with castor oil and coconut oil and then, yeah, get it back on cinnamon and make my hair grow back, braid my hair, make it grow back, and then, but I like this. This is how the Most High allow me to be. I like this here. I don't like no baseball caps and none of that. I like this right here. I always love this. You know, and even though I cut my hair, I could still tie my turban. I might not able to do that little pump I have up here, but I could probably able to tie it somehow, some way. You know, yeah. So my people, what is this civil men and this civil women, these lying women, these lying men who like to party, do anything to find yourself in the concert, find yourself some part to create something and say they're having a good time, coming in all drunk, smell around, you don't know who wine and who. People drunk and do all type of stupid stuff. I have seen people drink and drunk and sleep with people the same night like they don't have no sense. So that's what alcohol does to you. People could rape you, put something in, sleep over your man house, come out what hour, come in here sneaking in your house like a satanist. They ain't no good. Demons. No good. Yes, my people. So be mindful, because the wicked is trying to fight against the righteous. And that's why I'm going to leave that, my people. I give thanks to all who is here, the 7 people that's here, because it's reality and this is not for everybody. You see, a lot of good men out here is paying the price. A lot of good men out here is going through a lot, because a lot of wicked women that doesn't want to take responsibility. They get tired of being parented. How could you be tired of being parents? Being a parent? How you could be tired of being a mother or a father? You can't be tired of being a mother or a father. That's the way of nature. That's the way of God. You was a child one time. Your mom took care of you, and then she had to stop being a child, stop what she's doing to take care of you. So it's your turn now, and you have children. But all of a sudden you're mad. You have children. You're mad because you're a parent. You're mad because you have to play the role of parenting, and you're thinking it's just gonna stop. Oh, I'm gonna stop being a mom. I want to just squeeze a button for pause. I want to pause. I want to be pause being a mom. Pause being a dad. No, when you're a dad, you're a dad. You know? You see, I have my children. And from the small, I used to go, my other children. From the small, I always used to go cook for them. I used to fight with the moms, want to cook, and she wants to argue. We fighting even, I'm trying to give my child a little piece of peppermint or something, and she don't like candy. I can't give them the cookies. I can't do this. I can't do that. And she used to give me a hard fight. And all the things she used to fight me about, I see she end up giving my sons Popeyes, Kentucky Fried, pizza, Domino's, all these things I see. Okay? But when I was coming in the home, that's my other baby moms, when I was coming in the homes to cook fresh food, nice food, arguing with me. Coming to make porridge, coming to do something to the help, arguing with me. Every little thing. Tell me, oh, we're wasting food, we're buying chicken, we're wasting enjoying it. But you buying, look now. You don't have to argue with me. I don't have to argue with you. Because I'm not coming over your house and cook nothing. You're going to buy this Popeyes. You're going to buy this candy fry. You're going to give them fried chicken. Who have asthma, you're going to build up their asthma some more. Cholesterol, you're going to build up the cholesterol. You're not going to turn me in a jacko. Because at one time, when I was there doing all these things, you was giving me a fight. And one time you was making it look like you was fighting against Mr. Popeyes, fighting against McDonald's, fighting against Kennedy Fry, fighting against this. Now I get to find out you buy these things without a problem. You feed them these things without a problem. They eat candy without a problem. So what was the big deal? The big deal was me that was thinking about my children to give them the right thing. And you was trying to make my life to be a hell. Because I all of a sudden, I'm doing something to you. So now you have no one there to tell you, don't give John Brown that. Don't, yeah, you can give them anything. You can give them poison. You can give them dog shit. You can give them anything that you want to give them. There's nobody here to tell you, do not give, don't that. You do whatever the hell you want to do. And that's how life is. And that's how it is for any man or any woman that has a good man or a good woman, and you make life hard, always arguing, make life difficult. A lot of y'all is like this, hard-headed and stubborn. See, right now it's cold. You know how much of them is walking the street with their belly out? Then when you swim, walk in pneumonia, tuberculosis, bronchitis, all kind of cold they have. But you think if you come tell them that, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. But when you're sick, you want to make you sick and your entire family sick. These people don't even care about sickness. You're going outside looking for sickness to bring it inside of your house. You're going outside to catch walking pneumonia. You're going outside to catch tuberculosis. You're going outside to catch bronchitis or whatever. What type of hepatitis? There's so much different type of hepatitis. But you don't care. So that don't make no sense. So people, that's what I bring, man. So your feelings don't mean nothing to you, Most High. Don't mean nothing to me. What is important to me is the way of the righteous, to do the things of righteousness. Use your thinking ability. Use your overstanding and overstand righteousness. Yes. Don't make excuses. You are a grown woman and you wait for when you reach a certain age to act like a 16-year-old. You wait when you reach a certain age to pretend that you just growing and you just bust burst and you just learning about life. When you're a big woman, you're supposed to be able to set an example for the two little children or for the children that you have. You being a piece of shit. You being a piece of thing. Every time you look out, there's something tight. Here you come in. Something always in your booty. You always pull it out. Pop. Pop. Something, always, give the crutch some place to breathe. A lot of y'all ain't showing you all the daughters. This is why these little girls are the way they are. These little boys are the way they are. Because it's y'all are the role models to them. Y'all women that have your daughters with all the fakeness, fake hair. These little children are young. Y'all don't see nothing to do. Y'all go get this gel. Y'all don't know what is in this gel. When y'all put this gel in this children's head, they're looking hard and nasty, flaky. And you're going, you'll get this gel and you'll gel up this little girl's side of their head. The little children, I know when bubblers, that's what I know little children put in their hair. Every little girl we know. You put a little bubblers, you put a bow, you put a bow, a barrette. Yeah, that's what I know little children put in their hair. Bubblers, bubbles. That's why I know. Y'all don't do bubbles no more. When y'all go put long weave. Y'all make this little children like they're grown. When you're finished, y'all even put y'all go buy false eyelashes for them, and y'all go grease up the lip. Then you'll buy them tight spandex, tight clothes with the little small size popping out. Some of the little children on the breast, you'll sprint out their chest and send them all here. Big men are looking at them. You're not demons, bro. Because that's the way you're grown. That's your thing. But you're a grown women. Big women. If that's what y'all want to do, y'all do that. But why y'all have to bring the little children? Why y'all dress your little daughters like that? Why y'all dress your little daughters in them spandex? Why y'all put them tight tops on these little girls knowing they have big boobs for their age? Y'all put it on them. Why is it that you're not trying to allow these children to grow before time? Why your grown women don't show your daughters no self-respect, dignity, and pride? Why your grown women always have your butt cheeks outside? Huh? And some tight clothes, tight pants, everything always tight. Huh? That is what you all have to offer? This is all the education and all the wisdom and all the God-fearing you're talking about? God. What is it you pass on to your daughters? What is it you pass on to your sons? I never bought a toy gun for my son. I never bought a dolly for my daughters. I will never buy none of that. We still have people that are buying guns, toy guns for the sons. Babies in strollers and for little babies to take care of like they're having babies. So they're going to school and get them babies. Y'all are the ones doing that. You're stupid mothers and stupid fathers who take your little children and turn them into mascot for this society. Yes, you're demons. Always walk with your tushy outside. Your grown women walking with your granddaughters, and your granddaughters are seeing you all walking outside with your two butt chicks outside. Yeah, and what you think that little girl is gonna do? She's gonna be worse than grandma. It's grandma and mama teach and auntie teach that type of lifestyle. Because it's so auntie going outside with just a panty on under a white tee that's clear. Your harlots, old harlots, have the ways of the whore, trying to pass it out to the little children, the little ones. Big old hard tough woman. The government should pass a law and catch you all exposing yourself, bring you on and get 5 lashes with a cat and I bet you all will cover your blasted self. Always have your front outside. These days as you look on the television, what do you see? African woman. Now it's them. The crutches always out there. They're always pumping. Asian woman, leg opening, leg closing. Indian woman, with your long nose. You see she showing she hold crutches. All in that. Well, I tell you I'm not a racist man, but one thing I know, I live in there alone. Cause the way I see they cooking on the street and then stuff and that type of lifestyle, I'm not here to judge nobody, but I'm afraid of India in a sense. And I see they having all rat and all kind of thing around the food that they're serving. Them rats, they allow them rats to eat right there whilst they're serving people food, putting food. I can't deal with that. And they say I am a black man. I ain't black. I'm a bronze man and I am of kingship. And these type of things is out of order. I can't get me. That's why my woman, really and truly, one day a person tell me something. The person tell me, well, Rasta man, if you're a Muslim, why your woman dressing like that? Which they right. My woman supposed to have respect for herself. She's supposed to cover herself. Why is me? Why is it that you want to walk behind me, walk with me, but you showing all of this out there like you're still living in the world? So when the woman say that, I just turn around, and truth is truth and wrong is wrong, because as one who knows better, he wants to do better. It's not like you don't know. How comes I, a man, I'm not going outside here in the battery rider, my grind showing, my balls showing in the tight pants to show my crutch and all them things there. So why my woman have to come out with these type of clothes where she wears? So I notice she turns around and says she's not a Muslim, she's not a this, and she's not a that. So even though you're not that, where's the respect for yourself? That's it. So women of today don't respect themselves because as you see them, they're coming half naked already. You could see everything. And these are the women man should not get involved with. Because these women, remember, the same way that attract you is the same way that's going to attract another man. So my woman, your woman, whoever woman, from the moment you see, there has this thing about putting out the shit, putting out the nakedness, unlustful eyes, false this, false say. Know that their whole movement is not authentic and it's fake, because you are doing too much to impress a man when you have a man already and say you're not impressing no man. I would like to see you go as hard as this for a job. I would like to see you go as hard as this in the working field. Get 2 jobs, come home sweaty and your head tie up. Yes, that's working hard. But you working to just walk to show people you got that bumper. So you just come every time you come out there to show the world, show the man them. Have the man them listening. Look at the sister. Look at the sister. And you know whose woman it is? It's a guy with a red beard. Yeah, man. Yeah. His wife look good in her. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get her. After a while, you find out, hey, what's up, sister? How you doing? Oh, hi, sis. Oh, hi, sis. Hey, how you doing, sis? Hello, sis. All of a sudden, oh, that becomes your friend. Oh, he's my friend. He say hi to me every day. Yet still you come up and say, listen, Israel, you know there's 15 guys that's being a black right here. Every time I pass here, they'll be looking at me. You never tell me about the one guy that you like, the one guy that is complimenting you every day, the one guy that you are dressing for, the one guy that you know that you like and he like you, and you every time for you to go outside, you make sure. Make sure. Yet still if I see you say, but what's oh no, I'm just going outside. I'm not dressing for nobody, I'm just putting on my clothes. Lies! Lies! You think you could trick me? But I leave them for the most high. But God knows my heart and I ain't want to stress this out. That goes for every man. I have 14 children and I have one true woman. I know woman and woman. My mother is a woman. She tell me that, son, be mindful of women because they're very deceiving and conniving, okay? And wicked. And women could be deadly. Woman could come tell you what she wants to tell you and what she wants you to know. While in the meantime, she's doing a lot of stuff outside there. I don't trust women. I like to call man dogs. Yeah, but I tell you this. You see this bottle of water here? When I buy this bottle of water, it was at the I buy it at the corner store. It was in the refrigerator, right? A lot of hands touch it. Yeah, hands touch it. But you know what keeps it pure? They touch it, but they never wash their hand inside of there. Your women come like this bottle of water. You want man to touch you. Hi, how you doing? That's how it's done. Hi, what you doing? But from the time they open you all up and they start playing inside of you, inside there, here, they're washing their hand in here. They're dipping and dabbing in here. You're not pure anymore. Too much dipping and dabbing. So you can never be as a man. See, you could always be a woman because you will receive and keep on receiving. So the more you receive is a lot of hands is washing inside of your water, that clean water here. If I wash my hand and it is one hand water, it's my hand water. But if I open it out here and let everybody come dip their hand and wash, after a while that water, the first and the second hand gonna be dirty. So a lot of your vaginas come like as a bucket of water that you'll allow a lot of dirty hands to wash in. Yeah. So when any woman plays she styling me, you can't style me because if you're a real woman, you will know yourself. You will know that you receive. And anyhow you have a man and you're gonna leave this man to go sleep with another man to receive and then come over there with your mouth quiet or play like you know how I know? I live on this woman. People living with their wife, living with a woman. Anytime you see a man living with a woman, you see months and months and months and months and months and months going by and there is no intercourse, no interaction. Trust me. Trust me. It gone already. Don't depend on it. Gone long time. Then there's the science with the body odor and the change. The body smell changes when there's a new wood. I made a song and I put it when you have a furnace and if it's black wood you burning, it will smell like black wood. The moment you change the black wood and put pitch, pine, oak, then your furnace will have an odor, a different wood matter. You hear me? Your furnace will have an odor. A lot of these women, if you notice, their vagina always have a nasty odor. It's because they have more than one sexual partners. So don't they change? I'm not a baby. I am a grown man. I've been around. And there is no way if me and you alone is intertwining, you could only smell like me and I could only smell like you. The only way the odor gonna change is when you go out there or I go out there and mingle a third, fourth, fifth, sixth individual. The more people I am mingling with it, the stronger I'm gonna smell it down in my private area, or you the receiver that has received me and I am going out here sleeping around, I'm gonna stink you. And just like you are the receiver, and if you going out there and there's another stick you playing with, another piece of wood you burning, your food is gonna change and you're gonna smell different. So they can't trick me. As a grown man, and I put in this to every young man and every man. Know your woman and know how she smells. So the moment that you notice that her odor change from you, just know this, that she's sexing somebody else apart from you. Because DNA, if it's just you and her, it stays the same. So that goes to the man, that goes to the woman. Don't let them trick you and tell you, oh, it's because of my cycle. Because yes, the cycle runs to 5 to 7 days, but you could give it 8. So by the 8th day, some women run 5 days. So if you give them 8 days, on the 8th day they clean up and go wash themselves, you're not gonna smell the stinking odor. If this woman know how to clean herself good, wash herself. A lot of them want to use summer's Eve douche. No, when you can make your own douche naturally. They say the vagina makes its own liquid to clean itself. Yeah, that's true, but sometimes you could always take a little old-fashioned oats, soak it, and then after strain it, and get some baking soda, 2 pinch of baking soda, throw in there, and 2 pinch of apple cider vinegar, throw in there. And then you get your warm water, you get your douche bag, and you insert it and you clean yourself. Then you can take a little bit of beehive honey, a pinch, and put it at the entrance of your stuff. Yeah, for when you and your husband getting down. But let me tell you this, I've been around and I know. Come like I am not no kid. Don't let, if you have your girl, you have your wife, and your wife only seeing you and you only seeing your wife, they should have no other odor but your odor and her odor. From the moment the next odor come in there, trust me, she slept with somebody else. Yes, because even though she said, well, I didn't wash myself today, it's not going to smell nowhere but the smell that you know of her. The only time it start have odor is when she go mix with a different wood. And that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Lord praise, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's it. I am out. Blessed to all those here. Guidance and protection. Know thyself. Trust no one in at this time. Not even your wife. A lot of these women are tricky. They want to have the cake and pie. A lot of these men are tricky. They want to have the cake and pie. Don't trust nobody because even right here, they will do it right under your nose. One thing I don't do, I don't track woman. I don't follow no woman. I don't hide behind no car to see where woman going because when a woman got to do what she got to do, she going to do it anyway. You can't stop her. The best thing, give her enough rope so she could hang and blast itself. So, yeah, just know from the moment you have an idea that's what she's doing, you just stop doing what you're doing with her. Cut it off. Because if they're going to have a third individual that's playing in there and you don't get the signs already, just leave that alone. That's not yours anymore. That's contaminated. Leave it alone. Because God sees and knows all things. Because trust me, if it's HIV she gotta get, she gonna get that HIV by her fucking self. And if it's him that gotta get it, he's gonna get it by himself. He ain't gonna bring nothing to you because you already know that person's messing around and you stop sleeping with that person. Period. Yeah, that's it. Don't make no big deal. Sometimes your hand is in a lion's mouth, you take time to pull it out. You could be ignorant and arguing every day like I used to do. Making and getting angry. I'm not eating for 3-4 days because I'm mad. I ain't doing all that. God inspired me because like I said, I'm not too big to learn. Sometimes you care about people and you push a whole lot out there and you're not getting nothing for it. I can keep all that energy for myself. All of this talking, all of this, I am not nobody big person. I have no child 45 years of age. Okay? So I ain't got to do all that talking. I just sit down and just watch people. Step out of the way. Satan, there are people that is walking hands in hands with Lucifer. They are walking hands in hands with Satan. And if you try to break the hands in hands, you get yourself in problem. So sometimes you need to step aside. Let Satan hold these people and walk them out of your life. Walk them out of your life. Yeah. Sometimes people think you need them. So they're watching you like me. Yeah, I need a lot of help. But God has never forsaken me. And that is the thing about me. I lived in America for a while, and even when I was homeless, I was afraid of this and scared of this and scared this happen. I don't scared at all because I know my Lord now is my capital, is my shield. And I'm guarantee you, He never give me what I can't bear. And sometimes you got to let bygones be bygones, and sometimes you gotta just let shit go about the business. You can't do nothing about it. Cause if you know what a lady told me that 3 years ago. She said, you know what? You is a good brother because if you was my brother, I would advise you to go about your business. Because I'm going to tell you something. If it's not working for you, and you see it's not working for you, and you're going to say, oh, you know what? I'm doing it because of the children. She told me, hell with the children. You're not learning anything. You have children before you see what I did to you. Don't do that. He said, yeah. These children going to grow and leave you right where you at. This children gonna grow, and by the time you check yourself, you're gonna be all by yourself. She said, I am telling you, sir, you better take your life in responsible for in your own hands and do for you now. Because if they're not doing for you right now, what make you believe they'll do for you later on? Which is true. Because if I'm gonna spend 10, 15 years, 20 years, and I cannot elevate advance to go nowhere, what will be 10 years from now gonna do? I'm gonna be old, can't walk. Well, now I'm gonna be useless. I can't push a cat no more. I can't run. I don't know. So I gotta see what that working for me now. And this Most High will deliver me. Watch and see. When the Most High send His blessing for me, and you see, I am full of patience, but I have work. I don't just sit down and wait. People say patience is a virtue. We know that, but we're not gonna sit down there and just waiting for something to drop out of the sky. No, we're gonna be working intelligent. We're gonna be moving intelligent, and we're gonna be working small. And we ain't gonna be lusting. But when love comes, it will come, man. I am a man, you know. And nothing wrong with me now, as yet. I have a, right now, loneliness killing me. Yes, loneliness is killing me. Okay? And I am telling this, another man with licky to say every whole skirt when me see, I want to go under. But Rasta, when Judge send my queen for your bro, this time I'm not going to be looking to say, hey, psst, hey, come here, what is your name? No. When that queen come, I going to recognize this queen going to recognize I. And we don't even have no physical talking. We're going to move mystic. I met a sister who come from Africa. They come and she give me this year. So she didn't marry and her husband did move to Canada. And her husband did end up get a woman. She said she never tell her husband that she was going to Canada. She just come to Canada one day and catch a man with the next woman. And she left. This sister said she been watching me. She come from Tunisia, some part in Africa. Tunisia, whatever she come from. Some part Tunisia. And she said she been watching me a long time. That woman's a big woman. She came up here and I ended up meeting her. And me and I reasoned. Then I see her one Sunday she was selling in Prospect Park. I went there, see her there, and I sell and she sell. And she gave me this bangle. From the day she gave me this bangle, I never take out this bangle. This bangle been in my hand from the day she gave me this bangle. Right? Now, the thing is, she sells sea moss, but again, I just deal with people energy and them vibes. And that's what I deal with. Most people think they're smart and they're going to use gin and shit. Me not depend that. Me depend on energy where it's love. Good over evil. And my heart is big. And I watched by the works you shall know them. So I really know. But that sister, she gave me this thing here. And I had it in my hands until the day she gave it to me. I never take it off. I deal with it, everything. And I never had no liking for the sister because I don't really know the sister like that. The sister living in Africa and subscribe to my channel and she been following me and watching me and love what I be saying. Okay? She come up here and see her 2 times. She asked God to meet me when she come to America to meet me because she want to meet me in person. She meet me and I meet her a second time. And she didn't give me a number and stuff. I didn't keep in touch. I didn't call. See, because I'm a man I don't lust and I respect women. I don't want women to believe say it's because of my vagina and breast that I'm lusting for them. But I in need of a woman that I want God to send that woman for you. I don't want a woman because she nice and she healthy and thick and I just want to be with her because of the way she look. I need a woman that's sensible, a woman that's loving, caring, nurturing, thoughtful, mindful, all these things in one. Caring, man. I want to bust a bump on my back. Me bust a bump on her back. Me a scratch her ear, me a massage me. I could run the tub and put rose in there and petals. And you could do the same. It's a love thing. You do it with passion, with love. You see, not no animal thing, no quick love thing. You are somebody every time you try to, they on a rush. Come on, hurry up, let's go. No, we're no passionate, not passionate, no love at all. Don't want that. I want a woman to send messages to me. I don't get no message from a woman. My baby man send no messages to me. I don't get no teleporting. Me and I don't finish each other sentence. We don't do none of that. See, I just hard shit me and go through. And it's like she want me to fight for love. I know love. And I'm not running down no savage for no love, bro. Trust me, if you can't love me, I can't love you. Just like if me can't love you, you're not supposed to love me. Cut out the puppy love. I love my children. That's why when they are doing things that's not right, I want them to do the right thing. If I didn't love them, I would encourage them to do the wrong thing. So when me look and see hypocrisy, I can't deal with it. But people love and me out there, man. Love and prosperity. I have to go. Thank you, people, for watching I and taking I in. And share the love, man. And just understand the thing that there is true love in this universe. We just have to ease off the loss. From the time we over as the lost, true love gonna come true. Respect to all who bless.